2, and 1. Raise your hand if you need more time. Got it. Continue. So I'm going to cold call really fast. Cold calling, you might already do this in your class, but you don't know what it's called. Cold calling means that I'm just going to randomly say a name, and that doesn't mean I'm picking on you or anything. I'm just going to say your name because I want to make sure that everyone is able to have a chance to talk in Kit Block. Okay? What comes to your mind? What just comes to your mind? Scribe. What could it mean? It has S in it, has V in it, scribe, scrib. What could it mean? Jasmine. Anything that comes out of your mind. There's no right or wrong answer right now, as we're just thinking. Thank you for getting Jasmine some courage. What could it mean? That's a really good inference, Jasmine. Can we give it up for Jasmine? And the word script. What could the word script mean? What could the word script mean? Elijah. I love that you're thinking a lot. Go ahead. What is that word? Like scripture. And what's a scripture? You have no idea, but you've heard it before and you're relating it. You're using your prior knowledge to relate it. That's awesome. That's what I want you to do. Can we give it up for Elijah? Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Jasmine. Well, since we kind of made an inference about it, let's go ahead and figure out what it means. So, try to figure out the meaning of scribe and script. Try to figure out the meaning of scribe and script by using these 3 sentences. So figure out what script means. By reading this sentence, write your name in cursive script. What do you think? Write it down. Scribble something. What does that mean? Write it down if you think you know what it means, or write it down even if you think of something. Number 3, choose 3 words to describe what you scribbled. So I heard this from Jasmine. She was saying maybe you describe something. Choose 3 words to describe what you scribbled. It's not saying to do this. It wants you to make a meaning or an inference of what script means, what scribble means, and what describe means from these sentences. You make an inference from reading the sentence and then jotting down what you think it could be. So everyone, get your pencil in your hand. Make sure your spiral is open. And write this below that card that I gave you on your spiral in the blank space. Any questions? No. Okay, I will give you 1 minute to write. Go. And you during this, add a 0. 1 minute to write, add a 0. And this is what you think it means. Just you. What do you think it means? Just you. Love that everyone's writing. And this is your writing time, so I want you to be writing. I want you to be writing. I want to see something on your paper, just below right there. You should have something on your paper. You have about 30 seconds left. You have about 30 seconds left. Concentration. See a lot of teammates already done. And they're numbering them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Track me. Okay, so a lot of you will have time to talk. A lot of you have written down what script means, what scribble means, what describe means. Okay, now I want you to turn and talk to your shoulder partner. Point to your shoulder partner. And if you're in a group of 3, then you're going to talk amongst those 3 people. So you're going to have 2 shoulder partners. So I want everyone to point to their shoulder partner now. Point, point. Who's your shoulder partner? You, who's your shoulder partner? Got it. All 3 of you, all 3 of you, all 3 of you in the back. Point to them, point to them. Point. Got it. All right, so you have 1 minute to turn and talk to your shoulder partner. When I say go, you're going to turn and talk about what you wrote down. 3, 2, 1, go. Here's a good conversation. Talking about. What did you come up with? To write it. What did you get?
Like from my cursor to my
So what does script mean?
People like cursor.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, you can talk it 1 more minute. What about you? Agree with. Now, scribble. Thank you. Can we give it for Miss Ross? Scribble. What could scribble mean? When I see this, scribble something. What can scribble mean? Edwin. Draw. That's a good inference. Can we give it up for Edwin? Now for the very last one. Choose 3 words to describe what you scribbled. Describe what you scribbled. Nancy?
You're welcome. 2, 3.
So to determine what you draw? That's a good inference. So you're describing what you scribbled to determine what you scribbled? Okay, I can understand how you got that. Can we give it up for Nancy? Thank you all for your courage. Let's figure out what they mean. So make sure you're turned around and facing me. Thank you. Oh, it says, and we already did this. So scribe and scribe is the same thing. Mean and write. You mean something, it means to write. So what Miss Ross, what's your first name? Adriana. I just remembered her last name. Adriana Ross said that to write, and she was correct. When you're scribing something, you write. So everyone say it after me. When you scribe something, you write. Say write. Right. Got it. Okay, so we already filled this in. Thumbs up if you fill this in. All right, so use write to create a definition for scrib. Am I explaining it well? Okay, I will give you 1.5 minutes to write. 1.5 minutes to rewrite your definition. And just write it right below you wrote the other definitions in your spiral. Thumbs up if you're okay. Thumbs down if you're confused.